Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Safia. I am a nutrition coach, but I am also the founder of this channel called Curly Fit Gamer. That is my name on the YouTube corner of this platform. So today I'm actually going to be talking about a nutrition-based topic, specifically meal prep tips that's going to help you on your weight loss journey. So if you are interested in more videos like this one, be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up. Make sure to slap that subscribe button because we post a lot of different kind of content over here. Okay, let's go ahead and just hop straight into this video. So the first tip, and I'm sorry, you're gonna see a lot of baby hands because baby girl is here and she wants to be awake and seen and know. We're just gonna work around that. Okay, the first meal prep tip that I can suggest to y'all is make sure you're defining exactly what a snack is for you. Now, the first thing that when we think of snacks, we think of like chips or cookies or nuts or a trail mix of some kind. Like that's the first thing we think of, right? But in reality, a snack should actually be a mini meal. Well, a mini meal is a combination of fiber, fats, and protein. Now you're probably confused, like, wait, I thought it was carbs, fat, and protein. Most of fiber is actually coming from carbs. Okay, so keep that in mind. So as an example, a good idea of what a traditional meal would look like anyway is potatoes, avocado, and salmon, right? This will be a good example of what a meal would be. So if you were to take the basic components of a meal and downgrade that to a mini meal, what would that look like in terms of snacks? Let's take an apple, for instance. An apple will be considered your fiber. An apple has about 4 to 5 grams of fiber. Great, right? Then we can also add in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, which at that point be your protein as well as your fat. If you look at the nutrition label, we're not peeping you into the video. They can see your forehead. No, too much face. Too much face. On average, a serving of peanut butter is about 16 grams of fat per 2 tablespoons and then about 7 to 8 grams of protein. That in itself would be your fat and protein all in one, which is the peanut butter, and then the apple would be your fiber. And honestly, I'm not too sure if y'all have ever tried apple and peanut butter before, but it's pretty great. So even if you don't want apples, you can do like strawberry. Strawberry is a good source of fiber as well. Any type of berry is really good in terms of fiber. You can even have grapes too. If you wanted to have some grapes with that paired with the peanut butter, that's a great combination as well. So when you are creating a snack, don't go for the traditional TV marketed advertised snack. This mini meal should also be satiating. So the snack should not be something that's just going to give you a little kick for like those 30 minutes and then you're hungry again. It should be something that's actually going to hold you off for at least the next 2 hours, maybe hour and a half. That's how you know that snack is hitting all of those 3 marks. My next meal prepping tip is to make sure that most of your meals are including the colors of the rainbow. So when we're thinking about colors of the rainbow, again, we're thinking about your reds, your oranges, your yellows, your greens, your blues, your purples. If we're thinking about fruits and vegetables, for reds, we can think of your strawberries, your apples, your radishes, if you like stuff like that. For oranges, we're looking at your carrots, your oranges. For your yellows, we're looking at bananas, we're looking at bell peppers, we're looking at summer squash. For greens, we're looking at your zucchinis, we're looking at green beans, spinach, kale, all that good jazz. So start to incorporate more of the rainbow with your meals when you are meal prepping. Doing so is going to help you consume more fiber because these vegetables and fruits obviously have a lot of fiber in them. And if you're not too sure about which ones have the most fiber, be sure to subscribe to my blog because we send out weekly newsletters, and one of those newsletters that'll be coming to you soon will be about high fiber foods. So keep on the lookout for that. But while you're also going to be incorporating more fiber into your diet, which is going to help you feel more satiated throughout the whole day, or at least for those few hours until your next meal. You're also consuming less calories because these foods, including fruits and vegetables, have less calories in them. So again, this is going to be really crucial in terms of you on your weight loss journey, because when you are losing weight, you have to be on a calorie deficit. But if you're eating foods that are very high calorically, it can be a little difficult and a little bit challenging. So while these foods are less in calories, they're also a lot more satiating. They also hold more volume. You can eat more of these rainbow foods because they don't have a lot of calories. So in terms, that's also going to help you feel more satiated as well. So be sure to include more of the rainbow when you are meal prepping. My next meal prep tip is to make your meal preps fun. Y'all, I don't know how many times in the beginning I really just reached for the standard cauliflower rice, broccoli, and chicken. Like that is like such a standard at the beginning of my weight loss journey. It helped me lose weight, right? Because I was getting all my caloric needs. But it was so boring. When I had to start over on my weight loss journey because how I did it the first time wasn't sustainable, I was like, dang, this is what I was missing out on. Like, I was missing out all this good, yummy food. Like, I remember how good this food used to taste. Black beans and yellow rice. I forgot how this used to taste. Plantains. I just missed it all. And it doesn't have to feel like you're depriving yourself. It should never feel like you're depriving yourself when you're on a weight loss journey. Of course, you are going to feel things differently because you're not eating to maintain your weight. You're eating to lose weight. And our bodies are not meant to lose weight, which is why we have to do less than what we should be doing. So make sure you keep that in your mind. Your body's not meant to lose weight. So if it seems difficult, if it seems challenging, it's because it is. It's not supposed to be easy. There is a way to make it simple and have less effort in terms of weight loss. There is a way to make it an easier transition, but it's not meant to be a walk in the park. Maintaining your weight is the walk in the park because you don't have to think about it. You just eat based off of what your body needs, right? So when it comes to your meal prepping, make it fun. Find a recipe that is something you genuinely enjoy. So like me, I love my Cubana food. Oh my goodness. My Latin cuisines. Yes, I love it all. But it's very high in starches, right? So people tend to run away from it. So I will still make those recipes, but I would just make sure that my portion sizes are appropriate for my specific weight loss needs, especially right now in my postpartum journey, which if you guys are interested in hearing an update on how that weight loss journey is going, be sure to comment down below so I can tell you guys my measurements. I have been recording so far for 2 months since I've been on my postpartum weight loss journey, and I'm doing a very good job, your girl will say. But make sure that you find recipes that you enjoy. So if you're someone who really likes Asian cuisines, find a recipe that you genuinely like that looks really, really good. Modify it if you need to. Swap out ingredients to make sure that it is within your macros, within your calories. But make the recipe. And then even if the recipe says, oh, this makes 4 servings, you might have to make it into 6 servings, right? But just make sure that it's within your caloric means so then you don't feel deprived, but you're still able to eat what you want to eat. So have a theme, something that you genuinely enjoy, eat those foods still. So then your weight loss journey doesn't seem so daunting. Our meals should be a lot more funner than that, guys. Okay, losing weight is already difficult enough. Let's try to make it fun. So find a theme that's interesting, that you genuinely like, and just focus on portion control. My next meal prep tip is to make your breakfast one of the largest meals of the day. Now, this probably sounds kind of backwards. You've probably heard make your lunch the biggest meal of the day, or make your dinner the largest meal of the day, so then you don't end up snacking in the middle of the night. But the reason why you want to kind of focus on breakfast being the biggest meal is because you went all night without eating anything, and then you wake up and you just eat a piece of toast. For some people, it may work, right? And I'm not knocking you down if eating a piece of toast is fine for you. But most of us gals, especially the ones that are on a weight loss journey and are used to eating a certain amount of calories throughout the day, It's really important that your breakfast is one of the biggest meals of the day, because this is going to help you start off on a good note. It's going to allow you to feel more energized, which then decreases your chances of grabbing for like an extra snack or an extra helping because you didn't really feel your body after fasting all night. Now, I do want to make sure I make a very clear note. Hefty in terms of a bigger meal for breakfast doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be big in volume. It can just have more calories in it. So to be specific, depending on your caloric needs, on average of weight loss, I would say have your breakfast anywhere between 400 to 600 calories. Again, this can be different for every individual. All of us needs a certain amount of calories. My calories are going to be different from your caloric needs, so be sure to take those numbers with a grain of salt. But that's basically what you want to aim for. So if you want to aim for any meals to be small, do not let breakfast be your small meal. Please make sure you're incorporating your proteins, your fats, and your fibers, and make sure that it is a bigger meal to really satiate you, make you feel energized, decrease your chances of grabbing an extra helping because breakfast didn't really hit it, and now you're already feeling a crash in the mid-morning to early afternoon stage. My last meal prepping tip: find meals that are 20 minutes and under. So there's always going to be a time or a week or a day where you've had a long day at work, or you just had a long week period, and the weekend comes and you're like, I don't feel like cooking. Like, I don't feel like standing in the kitchen for hours at a time just to meal prep and have a successful week. Like, I just want something easy. I want something quick. I may just even order during my lunch hour, right? Let's not fall into that trap, okay? Because we know what that trap does. Instead, let's make sure that we have some backup plans. So I want you to plan out 3 meals that you genuinely enjoy that takes 20 minutes or less to prepare. So then if there's ever a time of the day or a week or just a day period that you're just saying to yourself, I don't feel like being in the kitchen for this long, make sure that you have those meal plans set in stone. Even if financially you're able to afford ordering out a meal, just make sure that you planned out exactly what it is that you're going to be purchasing to make sure it's still within your caloric means. So then you can have that meal as well. Even if cooking is something you don't want to do at all, it could just be something as simple as that. So finding a quick time saver meals and having them in your arsenal for any time that you're just feeling completely winded, that's going to be your best go-to. That personally has helped me out on so many occasions, like the times when I'm busy with my little one. I know my husband's about to come home and I say to myself, okay, like I know I need to get something prepped. What am I going to cook? So my go-to meal is just dried beans, y'all. I will get my dried beans, I will rinse them off, and because I have an Instant Pot that has a pressure cooker setting, after I rinse them off, chopped up my veggies, I'll throw that inside the pot, and that is my to-go meal. It takes me less than 20 minutes to prep, but it takes under an hour for it to finish cooking and doing its thing, but it's hands off. So that is my go-to meal when I'm just like, I don't have enough time. Not necessarily that I don't want to feel like, because I love cooking, but it's just when I don't have enough time, that's my go-to meal. So I have an arsenal of quick go-to meals. And please make sure you comment down those quick meals down below if you already have some in mind, because your girl needs some quick meals to start incorporating back in, because I was a cooker before my little one came. So I didn't mind being in the kitchen for like an hour or two. So now I'm trying to find more quick meals. So be sure to comment down below to help me and another lady that is on a similar journey as yourself, so we can find some inspo. And that, my peoples, is the end of this video. A pretty quick one, but I gave y'all 5 tips. Make sure you have a snack defined as a mini meal. Make sure you are eating the rainbow. Make your meals fun and even cuisine themed. Ensure you're eating a bigger caloric breakfast. Have at least 3 quick time-saving meals when you're having a rough day or week. If you enjoyed this video, again, please sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this one. And if you are on a weight loss journey and maybe you said to yourself, I really need to focus on my habits, be sure to click this video right over here in the right corner. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!